Hello everyone, thanks for coming. And today the topic of our lectures in this week is random variable. First, we define what is a random variable. Random variable is a function defined on a sample space such that x is a function from the sample space S to a set V. V can be any set. It does not need to be the positive real numbers. But specifically, if V is an interval on the real line, then we can define events A to be all samples in S such that X is smaller than A. We can define independent random variables. Suppose we have two random variables, X and Y. We say that they are independent if the probability that X equals to A and Y equals to B is the probability that X equals to A times the probability that Y equals to B for all values of A and B in the domains of X and Y. We can define the expectation for real valued random variables. If X is a real valued random variable, it is taking discrete values, then we can define the expectation or expected value of X as a summation of X of S, where S is a sample times the probability of taking S. So here's some calculation rule for the expectation. For two random variables, the expectation of X plus Y is a summation of the expectation of X and the expectation of Y. For any real number C, the expectation of C times X is C times the expectation of X. So these two properties are called the linearity of the expectation. As a generalization, the expectation of AX plus BY is A times EX plus B times EY. So if X and Y are two independent random variables, then we can show that the expectation of X times Y is the expectation of X times the expectation of Y. So in this case, we can separately calculate the expectation of X and Y to calculate the product. Finally, we define the variance of a random variable. The definition of the variance is the expectation of X minus the expectation of X squared. So from its definition, we can see that the variance is always non-negative. By simplification and the linearity of expectations, we can also write the variance of X to be the expectation of X squared minus the expectation of X bracket squared. So this quantity is also non-negative. The variance of a random variable is 0 if and only if the probability that the random variable takes a constant value is almost surely 1 in some under some specific assumptions. That's all what we have learned this week. Thank you.